Welcome back, everyone, to GameZone Birdroom.
GameZone.
And of course, it's not the GameZone Birdroom without all the birds.
What have I got for you today, guys? It's a review. It's SOS for the Super Nintendo. I must confess, this is one of my favourite games of all time. I think this is absolutely brilliant. This game plays like a film, and it's sort of loosely based on the Poseidon Adventure. I mean, it's literally almost an identical story. A huge wave hits the ship. It capsizes. You know, the ship turns upside down. After that, it turns into a survival game. You are literally fighting for your life. You could tell the developers were really inspired by the book and the film. Even these title screen has got that big budget movie feel to it. It's just brilliant and sets up the whole game quite nicely. Even the music sequence fit really well with this game. Game was released by Human Entertainment in 1994. It only got a Japanese and an American release. It's a real shame that it didn't get released in the PAL region, because we missed out on such a quality game. And Human Entertainment, they made some brilliant games. I mean, Firemen is one of my all-time favourite SNES games. That's another unique game at the time, just like this. You know, these both very unique games, and both of them had that sort of movie feel to them. You get to pick 4 different characters, each with their own storyline, and one of them is an actual officer on the ship, so you get to see it from his perspective, which is a nice little touch. I'm picking the Doctor. He's got a pot belly like me. Now we're just about to get into the actual game engine. Here we go. Graphics are very nice. Love the settings. They really sort of captured what it was like to be on an ocean liner in the 1920s. That different class structure that was so prominent back then. Not all is perfect with the game though. The controls are rather clunky. Your character can be very wooden at times, which can make navigating the ship quite tedious as well. Like all surviving games, you can pick up survivors and try and get them to safety, but one of the only other little problems with this game is the AI is really stupid. I mean, it's ridiculous at times. They will fall to their death just as easily as you're going to in this game. Trust me, that will happen a lot. But don't let them little bits put you off, because there is a great game here, and there's no other game like it on the 16-bit consoles. It's so unique. I only heard about this game probably about a year and a half ago in one of Tutti UK's. Yeah, good old Stu's been on YouTube longer than YouTube itself. Sorry Stu, only a little joke there, mate. Yes, Stu picked this game up about a year and a half ago, and I thought it looked interesting. It looked really good. And yeah, I looked it up on eBay and I thought, shit, I'm not gonna buy that because it's proper expensive. But I finally got to play this game on my my V2 Elite console. I was literally blown away by it. I thought it was brilliant. I played it for a good couple of hours. So thanks, Stu. You really got me hooked into this game, and now it's one of my favourite games of all time. Also, go and check out Toot UK. I will leave a link in the description below. Top bloke, great channel as well. I mean, his last video, he picked up some crackers. You must really go over and watch that. He picked up some big hitters. So check his channel out. Go and give him a sub. Let's get back to the game now. Yeah, I think the sprite size are quite nice. There's enough detail on your character for you to sort of make out, what's going on with them. Apparently they did do a sequel to this on the PlayStation 1, which was only a Japanese release. I would love an up-to-date version, a remake to be done with today's tech, with today's modern consoles. Just imagine the huge environments that they would create for you to explore. It would be brilliant, it really would. Imagine what they could do with like that cutscene that you just saw. That would just look amazing. Right, the ship's upside down now. This is where the real survival mode kicks in. It's quite disorientated, once you're upside down, because you're trying to get to the boiler room, which was the bottom of the ship, and now you have to make your way up to the top of the ship, if that makes sense. So it's all these little things that play in your mind, when you're sort of navigating your way through the ship. You're thinking, oh, is this the right way? Am I making a good or bad decision? So you get a whole hour to complete the game. It's in real time as well, which is a nice little feature. And when you die, you lose 5 minutes of being unconscious. And trust me, that will happen, whether it's a chair falling on your head, you missed your jump and you fall to your death, the ship rotates and you just literally, again, fall to your death. Developers do a great job with Mode 7 here. They really utilise it really well. The way the ship rotates from left to right makes navigating it quite hard at times as well. But whoever said escaping from a sinking ship is easy? I don't think I can say anything more about this game. Just the fact that I absolutely love it. It is just so unique and brilliant. Fantastic graphics, great use of Mode 7. It's a brilliant game. Alright, the controls are a bit clunky, but that's just a byproduct of the time, I think. I think it's time for me to shut up now. I'm going to let the game play out. I did manage to complete it, but I did cut sections out, so it's not like a guide how to complete the game. It's part of the experience of playing it. If you can buy the game or play it somehow, please do. It is such a fantastic game. It needs playing. Right, now I'm going to shut up.